Rolling.
Okay. Just to give you a little bit more detail on how this stuff is clipping together a little closer in, we're going to do another little take of this. We've established an anchor, and we're going to go ahead and pop the locking beaner in. We'll get our reversino ready to be rigged, and at this point we're going to have to take a little Dyneema sling. Actually, I'm going to try something a little different. We'll pop it in like so. At this point, we're going to try to get the weight onto this pin berthy, and I'm going to go ahead and leave this open, but I'll put the weight on the system right here. From here, we can actually untie, because this is anchored. Okay. And at this point, if you wanted to, just go ahead and untie from your kiwi coil. Dump this. I've got plenty of slack to work with. You can go ahead and establish another anchor. We've got a picket that's set up like a T. We'll go ahead and just clip this in. That'll be our second anchor. I didn't show the eye screw on this, my bad. We'll go ahead and take the reversino and rig this in an auto block mode, like so. And we'll get a good shot of that here in a second. Clip this in and just go ahead and lock that back. At this point, the load is hanging on the anchor by the locked off auto block and the pin berthy knot. We're going to go ahead and set up for our 3-to-1 by clipping our pulley in, and if we can pull the person in the crevasse up a little bit, then it's sliding through the auto block, and when we release that should lock off, leaving our Dyneema sling loosened up, and we'll be able to dump that out of the system. So we can let this thing fully extend. We can slide this up and down the rope as we need to do that. And the other aspect that I'll show is going ahead and putting a butterfly knot in above the pulley, like so, and attaching an oval carabiner and a pulley sheave. Then this line that comes back, we're going to need to change direction on that. Not real efficient pulling through this straight carabiner, but it will work okay. We can clip it in a couple of different spots. That would work fine. Come back, clip into our oval carabiner with the sheave, and what we've come up with is a 2-to-1, this and this, a 2-to-1 compounded onto a 3-to-1, so you're getting a 6-to-1 mechanical advantage. And just to recap the entire setup here, establish an anchor with your locking beaner, drop your reversino in it, with a small Dyneema sling, extend your pre-attached pin berthy out, and let the weight of the rope, or let the weight of the victim go on to the pin berthy knot. Rig your auto block in the locking mode, then attach the pulley that would make your 3-to-1, take the Dyneema sling out of the system, and then you're ready to haul. Establish a second anchor before you go ahead and do that, if you haven't already done that, whether it be a buried pack, ice axe, T-block, whatever. And then if necessary, if you can get the person up with the 3-to-1, that's great. If you need the extra mechanical advantage, extend the system out, incorporate the 2-to-1 compounded to the 3-to-1 for the 6-to-1 mechanical advantage. I hope that works. Hope it's, and just get up with us if it doesn't, or if you can tweak it and get it more simplified, please let us know. Thanks, man, and looking forward to the climb.